Hi, I'm John Fisher. I'm going to be reading what we call the catch. It's the catch of the day. And today is the 8th of June, 2022. And we are in a series on the life and story of Gideon. And today's catch is titled, Our Best for God. What gifts would you have for God? What would you bring to offer him if you had the chance? Gideon had been talking to the angel of the Lord for some time while the angel was convincing Gideon that he was being chosen to deliver his people, the children of Israel, from their enemies, the Midianites. As you might imagine, Gideon was highly intimidated by this whole encounter. Through most of the experience, he wasn't sure who he was talking to. We weren't quite sure either, because the passage starts out saying it was the angel of the Lord. But later, when the angel speaks, it appears to be the voice of the Lord speaking, and not the voice of an angel. Some believe this might have been a pre-incarnate appearance of Christ. In any case, it wasn't one of those obvious angels in glowing white raiment. Whoever it was appeared as an ordinary man in ordinary clothing. So Gideon asked for a sign, quote, to prove that it is really the Lord speaking to me. Don't go away until I come back and bring my offering to you, he said. And the angel promised to wait. So Gideon went home and cooked a young goat, baked some bread, and brought the meat, the bread, and the broth to the angel. It makes you wonder if this was maybe Gideon's favorite dish. Only the best for the angel. Now, this must have taken 2 or 3 hours to prepare, but when he presented it to the Lord, it doesn't appear that he was interested in tasting or eating it. Instead, he instructed Gideon to set the meat and bread on a rock and pour the broth over it, which he did. Certainly not what you would do if you were planning on enjoying the delectability of this dish. Gideon must have been disappointed, but nothing like what happened next, because the angel touched the meat and the point with the point of his staff, and fire sprang up from the rock and consumed everything, followed by the angel of the Lord immediately vanishing from sight. Besides being terrorized by the realization that he had been face to face with the angel of the Lord, Gideon must have been personally insulted by the way the angel reacted to his offering. Pretty much the way God reacts to anything we try to do out of our hard-earned efforts to please him. Our best for God is always going to end up in conflagration. God is not interested in our efforts on his behalf. He's interested in our obedience. God didn't ask for Gideon's offering. That was his idea. God asked for him to simply answer the call, to show up and follow his instructions. That's all he asks of any of us. God doesn't want our best. He wants our lives, our all in all. Our best is a paltry excuse for what he wants to do in us and through us. And Gideon was about to find that out. This is John Fisher. for the catch of the day. Grace turned outward.